We helping that. There we go.
I got a funny joke, man. I got a funny
Hot,
joke.
man. Y'all
It's
ain't
not
hot.
even a joke, but it's interesting to me.
What is
So
happening going through?
can you hear me? Check microphone checker. Yeah,
We
we good.
hear ya.
All right. So we are live for the record. We are live. Um, so I was getting my boots for work polished, right? The shoe shine guy, I'm gonna call him a shoe shine, my shoe maintenance guy. He was saying how he wanted to relocate from California. Specifically, he lives in the rough part of the San Fernando Valley. Okay.
Okay.
So he
I don't
says
know where that is.
he wants he wants to relocate himself and his daughter, who's in school, because it's hard to raise a child out here in LA, basically, right? So I said, okay, that's a fair, statement. Where you want to go?
What'd he say?
Tennessee,
Tennessee.
Tennessee,
Well,
bro. I
He been in
said,
the city his whole life.
yeah, I guess. I just shut it off when he said Tennessee. I was like,
what part?
um,
Right.
What part?
That's a
Because
big deal.
if you go east, it's a different climate. You go west, it's different climate. In the middle, it's a mixture. We got a lot of sundown towns. I'm gonna say that. So I don't know.
sundown. There we go. That part right there.
There's
We
some
don't need no
sundown towns
problems.
in Tennessee. Yeah.
Don't need no problems. We are live, guys. We are live. I don't have Miss Talina tonight. Fuego is running a little bit behind schedule. Doughboy on Snoopy Cliff Mellow should be tagged. And Miss Day, she's still MIA. I sent the Red Cross out for her. And she ain't responded to texts or calls. But one day she gonna pop up. Hey y'all, she been holding somebody hand. Oh, there go Doughboy.
Yeah,
She
she been
been
holding
holding
somebody's
somebody
hand.
head. Okay.
Look, fingers like this right here, just
Yeah, she been holding
walking
somebody hand. I don't know
in the
whose,
evening
but
with the sunset going.
Shooby do.
Yeah.
With the one I love
Doughboy, you on the
in the
on
rain.
your phone?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, let me hit.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, we get all of
Hey.
you. All of you. Thank you. Your audio is in and out. Yeah, I see my okay, it should be better now. I don't know. My internet has been acting up for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It ain't just y'all. It's yeah.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
them tariffs.
Hey,
Tariffs.
Team
Get
China,
ready.
right?
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Where
Anywho,
you
I see
been, though, boy? I seen
we
a
got some
while.
folks
Where
in
you
the
Man,
building.
look here, check this out, man. I've been locking people up, man. I ain't letting nobody out. I've been riding around, you know.
Mm. Pop, pop. I'm
Yep.
Debbie Dootson.
yeah.
I think I'm gonna balance some things out a little bit. Let me put this up here just a little bit. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. Soften up the top row just a little bit.
I see what you did there.
Shooby do. Anywho, look, it
Yeah.
is the 8 o'clock hour. We are live. I see True is in the building. True, thank you for being here. As always, happy to have you your presence. She says, I hope Talina and Miss Day okay. I definitely talked to Talina. She's good. Miss Day still
He was in
concerned,
there.
but no news is good news, they say, right? Hopefully
Uh,
everything is great.
that's a prayer.
Unc is in the building. Christopher Gordon, what's up, man? Thank you for being
What's up,
here.
bro?
He says, good evening, family. He has been consistent, man. I appreciate that. I
Consistent.
appreciate it.
Like the Camaro.
Like the Camaro.
He know what I'm
Shooby-doo.
talking about. He know
Mary.
what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh, look. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Man, look.
With that being the case, look, let's do it like this. Let's get us started with a little bit of
Live in studio, you're tuned into Gentlemen After Dark. Hey, Onyx.
Shouts out to Miss Amanda who did that drop for me a long time ago, and it was just convenient to play it. It is not just Onyx, but it's Onyx and the Grown Folk Them, the network. We got the dude Devin. We got Lolo in the building. We got Left Turn Dope Boys in the building. Down on the bottom row with me. Should I hang with the red or should I hang with the Blizzoo?
Oh man, we ain't got look. We grown folk, man. We don't judge. We just don't.
JP in the building. What up, though? JP Morgan.
What up, though?
And look,
Right.
JP Morgan and
smoke.
Associates.
Okay.
We gonna show you out
And
tonight.
associates. Shoot, you do. That part. Latrice is in the building. Tony,
Everybody.
Monica.
Hey, everybody.
That's what's up. This episode of Gentlemen After Dark brought to you by Tamara.
Damn.
Hey, good people. Let me do this right. Flavor Flames candles. I'm looking for the actual image that I need to be displaying because Tamara is, or Flavor Flames, is a proud sponsor of Gentlemen After Dark. And where is it? There it is.
Gentlemen After Dark.
Right. See, I always mess up. 3, where you at? I need you back. Hold on. Let's get this out the way. Now we can see it. Flavor Flames candles. Go ahead and light it up. Light it up. So I guess last week I made mention how my BF Nadine, all the way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, had bought some product from Flavor Flames candles. She was like, "Nope, it wasn't me." Uh-oh. So I didn't right. I didn't blamed it on somebody else, but whosoever that told me that, I talked to so many people, said that they bought the product. Man, we thank you for supporting our black dollars, our black businesses. We appreciate that. It's not just about black dollars, but it's about black dollars. You know,
dollars and cents.
Right. Let's take care of one another. As a business owner, I know for a fact Tamara is not trying to rape your pockets financially. And as a consumer, don't be looking for the low ball either. I'll keep it fair. How about that? Anywho, tonight's episode of Gentlemen After Dark, you know, that's all these folks right here. Well, some of y'all.
Let's see if I can strike that pose again.
Man.
Let me try that again.
Some of y'all, right?
Looking at look.
Tonight's episode of Gentlemen After Dark.
Second chances.
Second chances worth it.
Yeah, when I'm trying to buy another car and I need them to give me that second chance on that credit.
On that credit.
Dope boy need a co-signer.
Right. That's what you're gonna need is a co-signer. You ain't getting no second chances, my guy. We need a co-signer. Period.
Sign right up under this line where I already signed.
Hey, the second chances follow me through the back gate. Back to your car.
Shooby-doo.
8 minutes in, y'all. Full of shit.
Nadine is in the building. I see you, BF, all the way from Homewood. She's here. Adrian, all the way from Houston. I think Houston, Texas. Y'all know him as Microwave. He is in the building. I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Hope all is well with you. Adrian. See, Rocky. Anywho, special. Anywho, how's everybody doing tonight? Before we get into this,
Pretty good.
Oh man,
you good?
Feel pretty
I'm
good.
alive and well.
That's what's up.
Happiness is key. So, no matter what I'm going through or not, I'm gonna remain happy.
Right.
There you go. That's right.
That's what's
Did
up.
the Dodgers and the Raiders win today?
Who?
Dodgers and the Raiders.
Yeah,
Well, I was
Raiders.
looking at. Yeah, I was looking.
Don't look at the Raiders. He didn't have nothing else to wear tonight, so don't,
Oh, dang.
don't even worry.
I'm sorry.
They
didn't
might
have
have
nothing.
it's not football season, so they may have
Oh.
one.
So listen here, Levi boy. Check this out. Don't be hating. Don't be hating.
I don't. Hey,
Don't.
answer the phone. That's me calling, telling you shut that bullshit.
This just in.
Hey,
We do. Let's go.
wait, where you live? And you got on the LA hat? Where you from?
Oh, this was a gift.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I was just
There you go. There you go. Go
Memphis
ahead.
Grizzlies? What,
Good
Memphis?
I done messed up my
What
I got
that
three
stand for,
strands left.
Louisiana?
No, see, wrong. Just wrong. Louisiana don't even got a baseball team. Quit it. Stop.
Barely got a
Hey, y'all got a hockey team, don't you?
Wow.
We had
I did not say that.
Lolo, I need you to turn your seat around and face the wall. Don't come out till I call you, okay? Stay in the corner. Anywho, disrespect.
Anyway,
I love
I'm
y'all.
doing great. 8 days till my birthday. Of course, I'm celebrating already.
Let's get it. Let's get it. And with that being the case, you guys, not this Saturday. I think I heard something. Oh yeah, I did. Boom, bam. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday, the Los Angeles Gentleman MC will be celebrating 13 years of existence here in this state of California, city of Los Angeles. Man, we invite you guys to come on out. Yes, Onyx will be there. Yes, I'm retired. I don't have to do nothing that I don't want to do, but I want to be there, and I'm hoping that y'all will come support your local gentleman, hang out with Mello, President, GPAC, Vice President, so on and so forth. I ain't gonna name everybody. I'm gonna let them speak for themselves, but I will speak for those two. Man, come on down and party with us. We're gonna have a great time. Come and meet some of the cast, the grown folk them of Gentlemen After Dark. Yeah, even some of the ones from the past will be in the building. So it's gonna be a Star-Spangled Banner event. You feel me?
We got the red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue. Should I hang with the red or should I hang with the blue?
the latter. I mean, if hold on, it's your choice. You know,
no order.
You're an adult. You
Right.
can do what you want to do. However, never mind.
It's all good. Last but not least, he is here. Snoopy Cliff Mello. I see you, man. Thank you for being here. We know you could be anywhere, busy, but you made it with us tonight. So,
Hey.
that's what's up.
What's happening?
So we're gonna jump right into this. Looks like it's just gonna be Lolo. Lolo, the ladies been leaving you hanging. Any ladies want to jump in and substitute for anybody tonight? Right, let me know. I can send you a request or an invite, shall I say? And you could be a part of the panel tonight. Why not?
Yeah, 'cause she might need help. We know.
Snoopy Cliff Mello.
Vincent QP is in the building, y'all. I gotta acknowledge this young man before we get into this.
QP.
Happy 1 year anniversary, QP. QP is my club brother / my brother. He joined the Los Angeles Gentlemen a year ago today.
All right.
And we are definitely appreciative of his brotherhood. Keep growing, man. Keep riding like you riding. You done put a lot of miles on his bike in 1 year's time. So last time that I checked, I think he'd been to Vegas 2 or 3 times within the last year of him being a gentleman, and Arizona about the same, 2 or 3. So he's getting it in, man. I wish I had a button to give you some applause, but that's what's up. Shooby do. Happy anniversary. Congrats, QP.
Yo, hey. Where the chicken at?
Where the chicken at? Right? No, he like them burgers. Well, he like food, period.
That part.
He a foodie. With that being the case, y'all, we're gonna jump in tonight's conversation. Our second chance is worth it. I got a chance last night to hang out with a couple of my brothers, Mello and Busy. We hit up a cigar spot right here in the city of Inglewood, or right there in the city of Inglewood, should I say. It's called Superb Stogies. Superb Stogies. Man, it was a great spot to just chill as grown-ups. Shouts out to my sis, Quiet Storm, Miss Yvette. She always chimes in here quietly. But amongst the four of us, man, we had a great dialogue. And then the bartender jumped in, some of the conversation, even the owner of the building jumped in on some of it. And tonight's topic of conversation, like I said, second chances, that kind of got into the mix of our conversation, second chances. So I figured, you know what? Let's talk about it. Let's make some room for this conversation. So I'll do this. Dun, 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 dun. We'll start off with what are second chances, and of course, it can go a whole bunch of different ways. We're gonna take it whatever ways y'all want to take it. I'm open to all of that. I do have a few pinpointed questions, but as they come, through our dialogue, we'll be able to address those accordingly. Second chances. Second chances are often associated with the belief in forgiveness and the possibility of individuals redeeming themselves, starting anew. Anyone disagree with that?
No, that's agreeable.
That sound about right.
Yeah.
He said,
Allegedly. Allegedly. I mean,
according to society's
it
rules,
depends.
right?
It depends. 'Cause now we get
Shoot,
how
we
they
do.
do.
Well, often associated, not always. So okay, I'm with it.
Okay, thank you. I had to pick my words wisely. I didn't want nobody to come for me because, boy, I know how y'all do it. Shooby do often. Anywho, so with that being the case, in the conversation that we was talking about, second chances, one of the participants in the conversation made reference to a date that they went on.
Oh Lord.
Go.
I wasn't there. Okay, what's
they,
Run it.
they went on a date, and I can give you this much: it was a guy went on a date with a girl, of course. Said the girl was, cool, dressed nice and everything. They went to a nice little spot, had a drink or two, or a drink or three. By the time we got to drink number 3, yeah, she warmed up. So we jump into ratchet mode. And he said, you know what? I didn't have a problem with the ratchet mode. I was good with that. Okay, cool. But then drinks number 4 and 5 came through.
How many drinks would it take for me to get with you?
And at that point, we all know what the word is that's associated with the blue hats up on this here post today, right?
Oh no. I mean, I'm in Memphis. I'm just going.
Hey,
you didn't take the red one.
So every other word that this soul had to say was your
family member.
Family
moniker.
Member. Thank you.
Moniker.
Your family member. Every word, right?
Your uncle's kids.
Yeah.
Your uncle's kids or your aunties. One of them kids, right?
Right.
So it got to the point where it just really was a distraction. It was a turnoff.
Yeah.
It's a turnoff.
Right.
Rightfully so. I mean, especially if that's not where you're from, like that. But the conversation extended to, do you give that person another chance?
No.
For this date?
No.
Oh man. You know what?
Because they done showed you who they are. If you're not with that, then what's the point? It would be different if it was like some kind of faux pas. Maybe her manners, her table. She didn't know what fork to use or something. But
Right.
when she then showed you, hey, I'm about this life, and you're not, yeah. Next.
So it's called spirits and wine for a reason. You know, alcohol. If you look it up,
Brings out the
alcohol
truth.
was a demon, a spirit, and he brought out people's real intentions of who they were.
Yeah,
So if a
absolutely.
person gets on this alcohol, this liquor, and she starts, that's who she is at her core.
I think that's
And
good.
we gotta stop excusing ratchetness. I'm glad you said this. Like I got a whole lot to say about this, but I'm gonna try to keep it short.
Okay.
Ratchetness, any race, color, or creed, is unacceptable. There's no room for a second chance of ratchetness unless you're using a tool, a ratchet that is designed to be
Bam.
used over and over again. Yeah, there you go. Yep. That's the only ratchet that should have a second chance. When a person's behavior is ratcheto, which is like ratchet ghetto, is
Unless you into that.
I mean,
Oh, wait.
yeah. I mean, but if you are into that, encourage them to keep it to themselves because they still have to come out amongst the other people that are not ratchet.
Oh.
What's
So
a
my
male
opinion is
called?
Open end crescent wrench.
crackhead.
Open end. Oh,
Bruh.
Not open end.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds
An
like
Okay.
something
Man.
else.
We go.
adjustable
Yeah.
crescent wrench. I don't
It's
know.
called a tape measure.
Tape measure.
Yeah.
Damn it, boy. Here we
No.
go.
It's
Mile
called
9.
it's called soft wrist. Okay,
I'm
So
because if
Y'all
a man is ratchet, he
Doughboy
No,
don't like the ratchet, right? Now
yeah.
I'm gonna admit it because I didn't admitted it before. I like a little ratchet. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of ratchet.
Oh man,
If-
see, stop. Come on, man. Listen,
I think it's
don't
levels of
don't encourage this.
I mean, it's cool to have a
it's
little
levels.
bit, but it's a
But
time and
that
a place for it.
it's a time and a place for
It's a
it.
time and a place for it.
Okay,
It's a time to be ignorant and it's time to act like you got some
Yeah,
sense.
it's a time and a place for it.
where's the time? Where?
Now, there's a difference between standing on 10 or 11. You know, 10 with that extra toe, standing on 11, right, and being ratchet. Ratchet is not acceptable anywhere. You have to watch some of these videos and things of what ratchet actually is. All the
will define ratchet.
and
Isn't
you
there,
don't have to define it. You just see it. It's an
no,
aura.
I'm
It's
saying,
a
is there levels to it though? Like Onyx said, a little ratchet's all right with him. So I'm thinking there's a level.
I mean,
Like
it gotta be levels like ratchet at home. You want that ratchet? You want ratchet at
no
the pool
ratchet.
hall?
Ratchet is ratchet. There's one level to ratchet, and it's ratchetness. Okay, that's it. It's just ratchet.
So it's ratchet and ratchetness.
Yes.
Hey, ratchet.
Your ratchetness. Yes.
you and your
Um,
ratchetness go
You
on
and your
yonder way.
ratchetness. It's like it's just bad overall. There's what is good about being ratchet? Popping your head, yeah, cuz sitting all with your legs all gapped open, and like you got to find another word for what Onyx is trying to say. Like,
No, ain't no other word for it. It's ratchet.
no, I'm saying like, so you like that?
There's
You like,
levels
you
to it.
like
I
the
think.
you got me fucked up. Pass me another drink. Like, I don't care what these bitches in here talking about. You like that? I don't like that. I don't like that.
I think first of all,
Doughboy is well
I know
versed in
I'm
this.
not a
ratchet.
counselor or
Yeah.
anything like that, but I feel like you've been hurt by some ratchetness.
No, listen, I just don't like
hurt
it because
bad,
okay,
yeah.
here's why I don't like it, and here's the core of where it comes from, because it generally sticks to our culture. I'm not saying that other cultures can't get ratchet, but when you see it and it's posted on videos, we glorify it. Oh, I'm about to go turn up on a bit. Yeah, girl, go turn up. Like, no, that's not it, because that carries across the whole board. Because now when you're in the office the next day, the people still remember you last night being ratchet. They can't see your true potential because of your ratchetness. Stop with the ratchetness. Have I been hurt by a ratchet? No, I use tools. I don't, I've had a couple knuckles busted. Are we talking about that kind of ratchet? I busted a couple knuckles, you know what I'm saying? But
Wow, man.
I'm talking about ratchet the long
Man.
ponytail, you know, the
The bamboo
look,
earrings.
the bamboo earrings, the
At
look
least 2 pair.
behind you,
Okay,
you know.
see, that's what I meant by define what you're trying to say, because I don't think ratchet is a look. I think
It's
ratchet
part
is
of it.
I think
It's
ratchet
part.
is a behavior. No, because you can have a classy woman with blue long hair and a miniskirt. She can still have class about herself. You're not gonna talk to me any kind of way. You're not gonna talk to me like that. You're gonna respect me as a woman,
I
right?
think it's how you move. I think it's more how you move and whatever you doing. I mean,
Oh, you know ratchet when you see it. That's just like you know a fart when you smell it. Like it ain't no
but
denying it. It's just
people
ratchet.
have
It's just
different. I think people have different views. I really do.
she
I
got a
get
good
look,
Ooh.
look, you
Nadine got a good point right there.
ratchet with hood or ghetto, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
kind of.
So that's what the question was. What do you define as ratchet? Is it
I
You know
hood?
it when you see it. You know what a car is, don't you? Who got to tell you what a car is? Nobody. You know what ratchet is when you see it, and if you don't, that's probably because you ratchet.
I
You
think
can't see
people
your
have
own
different
kind.
definitions of ratchet. Is what I think. I see it all day long on 75th and Fig. I'm sick of it. I know what it look like. I know what it
That
walk
ain't
like.
ratchet. Them is hookers.
Let me
No,
see.
not just,
Right.
not just the hookers. That's what I'm
Wow.
telling you. Not just the
No,
hookers. I'm not the
no.
hookers.
Ratchet. That's
But
go
I
ahead.
think it's like the neck rolling and the eyes moving and the loudness of it, and it's like a lot of different things that just kind of make you look, and you don't even want to look. You like, I would like, don't let that be a sister, and you already know it is. It's like, why? Wow.
Mm,
So somebody said, uh,
I agree with Doughboy. That one.
Like
That's the
uh,
one you want.
The little
Doughboy
okay,
girls
seems
are
like
ratchet.
he's describing
these little
somebody
girls
being
is rat.
unladylike. You can be unladylike and not be ratchet. Like it's an aura. It's a feel. You know, ratchet when they do this. No, that's
Oh,
ratchet. You
that's a
have no business. You're
Man,
not
you
from
know,
you.
everybody who grew up in the hood, them girls was growing up eating them pickles, right? And there was a noise that you heard. Come on, man, don't act like that. So is all of
It's
them ratchet?
it's ratchet to me.
Okay,
To me,
okay.
like I don't you.
yeah. See,
You're not from that tribe because there's a tribe that talk like that. So I don't want to disrespect them and call them all ratchet, right? But you're from over here.
Well,
You're from
I guess
California. You're from Texas. You're from Chicago. You should be, nah, girl. No, like it's the whole.
so it's
Y'all
okay to
know
do it if you're from
that's their
back
part of their
east,
culture.
but not
No,
from
no,
the
no,
west.
not back east. Let me say New York. If you're not
I'm
from
just
that tribe
for
in Africa who
example.
talks
What are
with
you
the,
talking about?
so there's a tribe from in Africa that
Tribe
talk with
Called
a pop
Quest.
in there.
Oh,
You
you
know,
talking about? Damn it, boy.
that's how they talk. That's how they were raised. I don't know anybody's mother of 80s and below, maybe even early 90s and below that taught them to talk like that. Go to the store and get me some. No, no, because smoking a cigarette, and there's nothing wrong with smoking, but it's just like it's ratchet. You know it when you see it, you
Well,
feel it. You be like, no.
okay. So how do you
Would
know
you introduce
they're
this girl
not?
to your mother?
How do you
What?
know that they're not connected to those same tribes that you're talking about? We did get separated for a little
Man,
while.
listen.
No, did it not happen, bro?
I can't
Did
do
Listen,
it.
that not happen?
Hey, wait. I want
Devin,
to hear
don't
what
excuse
Mello
the
got to say.
ratchetness. Okay.
Mello, what you
All right,
got to say?
Yeah,
I
Mellow.
digress on that.
Mellow just have a look on his
I'm with Onyx, and most girls that I know that did that or talk like that, they don't talk like that no more. I've seen that. You see some of them at the reunions, and whether it's the former reunions or at the skating ring, they don't talk like that no more. So I mean, he put a lot of. I think Doughboy putting a lot of extra on it, but he usually does.
Extra.
But
Ratchet is all about extra. She come
Hey,
out here,
but
hair
like
done.
Onyx said, some of it
Hello.
is appealing to me. I like a little ratchet myself, and it does involve the dress, it involves the attitude, it involves the gestures, it involves all of that. But I think I I, I guess it's me being more mature and accepting of certain things. If that's you, that's you. I ain't got no problem with it.
Wait. So
I mean,
somebody
will
made the
I
point
go out with it?
about
Go
hood
ahead.
and ghetto. It sounds like to me y'all like a little hood. I like. Ain't nothing wrong with being a little hood.
A
Knowing
hood
that you
is
can be from the street and not of the street. The little hood, knowing if you got a box, you got a girl that might box with you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's fine. But ratchet is like it's a culture. It's like a subculture of hood and ghetto. Like it's city girls. It's girl, we out all summer, bitch. Man. Like, why do you gotta do this? Why does your mouth control your hands and why is your nails all the way
But
touching
like,
your
yeah, okay,
elbow?
you just proved my point there too. You said city girls. Those girls that brought all that out, they don't even talk like that no more. And that was just, well, I guess you can call it a fad. That's to put them on and attract to the people that talk like that. Basically, where they from was Florida, but they don't even talk like that now. Carisha got a whole show that she don't even talk like that no more, making millions of dollars
Because she
off of
can't be ratchet
ratchetness.
like that. We
It
have
sounds
we
like
have
a dialect
Maybe they
thing
just
almost.
grew up.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
too.
some of it is probably learned behavior from
Yeah.
their hood, and they grew up.
Yeah,
Realize that ain't what's up.
and
Didn't I
most
mean
people do.
didn't we all? Didn't we
I
all?
don't know no. I
Well,
don't know no
I did.
40,
I
50.
did.
I
Except
don't
for
know no 40,
Doughboy
50.
was born the same size and shape and everything he is
yeah,
right now.
Yeah.
yes.
Except for
I
Doughboy.
came my feet first,
Hey,
shoes tied, everything
hey,
ready to go.
where did
I
the
don't know
host
no
go?
40, 50-year-old woman that talks like that.
No.
Oh, they out there.
I'm
They
back.
still trying to be in a 50s the new 30s now. You know what I'm saying?
I,
New
I'm
Jersey.
out
I don't
You
here
know
know
in
who
what?
these
you hang
streets.
around.
They out here
Well,
with their granddaughter in the club, turned up.
you see a
I
lot
And
of
guess I
then,
ain't
young.
in the
you know
club.
what? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me ask one question. So, with that being said, when you see that, does that bother you?
Yes.
Leave.
Yeah.
Leave.
I excuse
No.
myself
If
from the
you if you
ratchetness.
if
I,
you somewhere and you see something that you
Like,
don't like, why you there?
my thing is
If you don't belong, don't belong.
no. What? That's just one ratchet.
I like that.
I'm not gonna let one ratchet run me out the club. I just not gonna sit over there
I
and
didn't say
entertain
run
her
you out.
and buy her drinks and deal with that. She's not getting no second chance on no date.
Nobody said nothing about
That's what
buying no
the
drinks.
origin
That's
was.
you trying to
Ratchet
buy
does not
drinks.
deserve no second chance. Ratchet.
So was the question,
I
Onyx?
forgot the
Yeah.
question.
So was the
Now go
question?
back.
So was the question? Would you give her a second chance?
No.
He said,
Okay.
absolutely not.
The
That was
question
the
was
question, right?
second chances.
Right. So
Right.
after the whole date and she don't turned into who she turned into.
Yeah.
So
Right.
ratchet booties deserve love
It's,
too.
there's no second
Yeah.
date. That's it for Doughboy. He out of there.
You want your wife twerking at the wedding?
And that's
I
when
guess I'm
her
behind her.
that's where her and all her girls
Yeah. Hype me up.
hey.
Hype me up, man. If you don't get that ratchet shit out my wedding, you and your old little bridesmaids crew can get up out of here with that. No, sir. Now have a little class. Now I ain't saying you shouldn't have a good time, right?
Oh
But
my
this is your
God.
woman. This is a representation of you. Do you want this out there twerking for you? She
Hey
at the
man,
church house
hey look man.
twerking for
Do you
Jesus.
want
Like,
do you want to
She's
be a
working for
priest or a
you.
pimp, bro? You want to be a
I know
priest or
he's
a
going
pimp?
back and forth. I can't follow. I'm lost.
You
I'm
She
lost.
dancing
twerking,
around though,
she
boy. You
twerking for
dancing.
you. So let me ask this question.
Right. She
So
talking
I
for
don't
you.
get us too far off
A lady
base.
in the
so
streets
silly,
and a
man.
freak at home.
We talking about the ratchet, right?
Right.
And I'm not gonna call her ratchet out loud, but in my eye, she appeals to me from
As
a ratchet standpoint.
right.
Okay. Sexy red.
Ah,
She ratchet. She ratchet.
Hello.
killing culture,
Right?
killing our
She
young
ratchet.
women's minds.
Right? Now, traditionally, I like mine THICKE,
mm-hmm.
right? She's a slim goodie.
Mm-hmm.
But her outfits, how she move, even her hairstyles, that all adds to her ratchetness, her levels of ratchetness.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I could flip the script, and I know my daughter is going to get mad because I said it before, but I'm going to say it again. Summer Walker. Love her music. Some of her outfits strongly suggest to me refined ratchet. Refined. That's the one with the baby hair,
Yeah.
with the swoop, the long hair. They got the eyes, a whole 9 yards.
No, he didn't
Right?
say the swoop.
The swoop. I don't know what they call it, but the swoop, right? She's appealing to me. But on the flip side of the coin, So is Fantasia. So is Tony Braxton.
Carucci.
So is Anita Baker. And guess what? I'm pretty sure each one of them ladies have their own level of.
Ratchetness.
You
Look
just
at
don't
Tony
get to
Braxton.
see it.
Look at Tony
Hello.
Braxton.
Yeah.
Who's she with? Who's she married?
Birdman.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Birdman. Did she?
Birdman. Quietly.
Quietly.
Birdman and
Quietly.
Tony Braxton was married. Ain't nobody told me
Quietly.
nothing. Yeah,
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say it because I know there's probably some that are scared to say it. That's why our women don't get the respect that they should from us or from me. Because if you want to follow that ratchet, I'm talking about in general. Everybody can like personally what they like, but as a whole, as our body, that's why they don't get the respect that they should. That's why they don't get that kind of treatment from the men that they should. That's why they're not getting wiped up. That's why they're not getting flued out and treated properly.
Well,
They
they
getting
getting
flued
flued
out.
out.
Hold on, let me finish. They getting flued out, but
They
not
getting
treated properly.
flued out.
They getting flued out,
Semantics.
beat down, and sent home wet. That's it. What do you got out of that?
You said
But
sit home wet.
if you go over there like a lady, right, and get flued out, you come back, you get treated like a lady. He might introduce you to some of his family. He might take you to one of them family reunions. He not gonna take Sexy Red, even though she might be appealing to some because of the ratchetness. Who's taking her home? Who's she dating?
Somebody.
Who
You know
who
what?
is she dating that's respectable?
I say something.
I don't know.
too?
I'm just saying. It's just. Yes, ma'am.
I mean, that's why black women don't get respect. I'm not with that
I'm out.
saying whatsoever because you respect who you want to respect. You can't put us all in that. Black women ain't getting respect because you got some ratchetness over here. Because actually, it's everywhere. It's not just black women. And my black men that I respect do treat me with respect as friends or whatever we with. And you can't just put all that like ratchetness is the reason. It goes way beyond that to me, way beyond ratchetness. So I
Felicia
Let me-
Rashad just made a comment on the Breakfast Club a few weeks ago that some ladies took offense to a lot, saying that when she goes to the colleges and speaks and she sees the women dressed like certain way, she wished they wouldn't. Basically, is what she didn't put them down. In fact, she prefaced it by saying, "I'm not putting you down. If that's your thing. That's your thing." But I wish you wouldn't dress like that. So these are educated women who may be dressed in a way that Doughboy and those like-minded may say is ratchet. And once again, they're getting educated more. And black women are the most educated people in the United States on the planet when you break it down per capita. So you're gonna judge somebody how they look or maybe how they act, and they may be more educated than you. Now, just because I can't take you to a certain people because they act stuffy or a certain way, I'm not going to downgrade that woman. It may or may not be for me, but I refuse to downgrade my black women and say that's why you don't get. Because guess what? I'll fight hard and I'll die hard for that same ratchet woman if anybody come up against her like that. So that's the kind of respect you need to have for her, regardless of if she popping her gum or anything else. Because once again, they the most educated and they most targeted. So that type of talk, I'm not gonna stand for it, not on this here show. And that's for all my black women, ratchet, bougie, and everything else.
Oh,
I
okay.
still like ratchets. Doughboy.
I've never snatched a purse, right? But I have had women of other cultures clutch their purse when I walk by, right? So I'm not saying that they don't deserve it. What I'm saying is this it we're all a reflection of what others do, especially when you're melanated. And when a person that's not melanated does ratchet things, what do those other people say? She's acting black. So it's tied. I'm not saying that women or that black women, that's the only reason why they don't get the respect that they deserve, because that's what I said. I said that they deserve, because I'm acknowledging that they deserve that respect. But the image that is put it out there and accepted by society is always reflected back towards black women when it's ratchetness involved. That's what I'm saying. I'm not attacking black women. So let me just put that out there. If y'all can rock with that, rock with it. If not, that's just my view. You know.
I know y'all not raising hands. If you don't quit it and keep this conversation going,
I just want to say this. The day that you came out of the womb, there was a target on your forehead. It doesn't matter what you wear. Didn't Dr. King, Malcolm X get shot? Medgar Evers get shot with suits on? But they
Come on,
told
Doc.
us, well, y'all need to pull y'all pants up and walk upright. And this, the thing is, if you're a person of color, you got a target on your forehead, one on your chest, one on your back. Center mass.
So
That's
why
it.
add one to your feet, your thighs, and your shoulders? Why not try to eliminate some of those targets?
By doing what? I'm gonna
By
To
dress
me,
nicely.
by
I'll dress nicely, and they can shoot me with a suit on that they can bury me in.
I mean,
Right?
right. That's
listen,
the
these are
same. That's the same comment to me as you should have complied. All these
That's
black
it.
folks that complied still get killed. So
Man,
that don't fly with me. That don't fly with me.
yeah,
I'm not. Go ahead.
I hear you, Doughboy, and I get for you it's a real like I don't want to say
Trigger.
maybe sensitive issue, but it's hard to put it all into just ratchetness because, like I said, I believe there's levels to it, and then we mixing in hood and everything with it. So I understand what you're saying. You sound like, and no offense to you, sound like my mom, um, who's almost 80 and is very. This is her box, and if you're not in that box, there's something wrong with you. Um, no disrespect, but I hear you, but I just think that there are levels to it, and you if you just shut it off at that first little she clacked her gum, you might be missing out on a great person, you know, versus all the way to the top. There's levels to it, in my opinion. So that's it.
Because
That's what I have
because
to
there's
say.
people that'll shoot you just because you know what, he's a black guy and he doesn't look like he's safe to be around my family. So, phew.
I was
Remember
scared.
Trayvon Martin? I was scared for my life because he looked dangerous. I didn't know what he had on him.
Because we
See,
are dangerous. That's why. That's
man,
the thing. You our our
right?
our melanin makes us dangerous. Look, we dominate everything. Education, sports. We dominate everything except black love for one another.
So we really don't stand a chance in being alive if that's the
We
case
we
because
do. We have
we
to
can't
change our
we can't.
narrative.
There's nothing that we can do. If you just said that we're dangerous because of our nature, that means that we have to go outside of our nature just to be safe or make others feel safe.
How
Right.
If
far?
you ain't if you ain't never been told you fit the description, I don't know
Hmm.
what to tell you.
Hmm.
oh,
I done
hmm,
got pulled out of the window with a car.
Hmm.
We ain't gonna
A
open the
oh,
gun.
door.
A gun to your back. Get out the car, nigga.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I
All
fit the
day.
description.
So we don't control the media. The media, we don't own networks like that to put out news. So what we see is they want us to think that we're dominant in crime and we're the one up. But like the welfare thing, there's just many, if not more, Caucasian people on welfare,
It's more. It's
right?
more.
Yeah,
No,
more.
no,
Statistically.
there's not more. That's what they want you to
All
believe
right.
because they can control the narrative.
There's
Why
more
it is more
Caucasian
white
people
people
on
on there
welfare than
than
black
black
people.
people?
There's,
That's
excuse
facts.
me, no,
It's
that's not
more
a
white
fact.
people. It
No,
is
on the
more white
planet,
people than
on the
black.
planet,
Look at
no.
DEI.
No, that's on
DEI is
welfare.
more white women than
Oh,
black people.
on
Come on.
on welfare. Okay,
On
right.
welfare.
So when
That
they
wasn't
show it,
for us, no way. That was
no, so
welfare was
when they
never for us.
when they show it on the news as us being the criminals and being you know messed with by the police, there's just as much white on white crime or more. There's more white on white crime than there is black on black crime, and we're talking about
Define
corporate,
it.
street.
Define white on white and black on black crime.
I don't
So
know.
I understand what you're
A
going to.
black man shooting a black man, that's black on black crime. A black man
What is
robbing a black man, that's black on black crime.
what is
I think
considered
time.
black and white crime is what I'm asking. What's black and white crime?
A melanated person breaking the law against another melanated person is black on black crime. White on white crime is
What I'm asking is what is considered a black crime? If a
there
black
is no
person is
no
doing a black crime,
no 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 no. There's
what
not a
is the
black or
difference?
white crime. Crime is crime. Breaking the law is breaking the law
Sounds
no
like
matter
it.
what color you are. No, I'm saying black versus black. Like me and you. This
Okay.
black man, I come slap the out of you And that's a crime. That's assault. That's black on black crime. There's
No,
more.
that's assault. That's just assault. It's not a black on black
No,
crime
but
because if a white man's
okay.
clapping, it's still
But
All right,
Okay,
look.
so pause.
All right, look. Let's get back on
Pause.
the topic of
'Cause
second chances.
we didn't took it a whole.
Okay.
Whole different way.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna reel this back in with this. Ratchet or not, based on the story, would you give that person a second chance? Doughboy said no right out the gate because he don't like Ratchet, so she's out. Got it.
I like PK's comment.
I would.
PK's comment. I'm gonna go to it.
The ratchets are the ones who pick from the left side of the menu.
The left side is the best side, though.
Oh my god!
No, the right side is the right side is the best side.
Dang, I'm not.
Thank you, PK. Thank you. Okay,
Maybe
so are we going on the second date?
Mellow.
No. Yes.
And then, mind you, the bro who was telling his story, the ratchetness didn't bother him.
No, it did not.
It didn't bother him. So that's what we got caught in the trick bag talk in this discussion. It's not the ratchetness that bothers him.
It was the other stuff.
Yeah.
It was the hood. It was the hood.
It was the hood. There it is. There it is.
It was the. It
For
was
me,
my uncle's
if
kids.
that hood stuff came out like that, I'm done. No second
Right.
chance on that one. Because that's just not nowhere near anything I'm comfortable with in any way, shape, or form. And I don't feel like I should have to compromise my level of comfort to give a person a second chance on something like that.
Okay, that's fair.
Now, when she's busting windows out your car and showing up at your job and talking about this ain't no beer belly, you ain't gonna like that ratchet.
That's not necessarily
Anybody
the
can do
case.
that.
That's what ratchets do. That's what I'm saying. Y'all know what ratchet is. Stop acting like y'all don't know what ratchet is. A woman with class ain't gonna do that.
That's
the
not
lies
true.
you tell.
That's not true. Because I know.
Have you
I know-
never met a woman scorned?
That's not true.
Hey,
the stories
a
I've
woman
heard
scorn
from
is
the-
crazy. Hey,
A woman
listen,
scorn?
Exactly.
a woman scorn is crazy.
That
So
ain't
it
got
don't
nothing
matter
to
if
do
you
with
ratchet,
ratchetness.
classy, or
And
whatever.
we all know how it happened. Y'all don't put that
I know
on
some
so
women-
cold and they can't function, and you mess the whole head up. Now they're gonna get you and all your
Listen,
generations.
It don't matter if you educated, you ain't educated, it
That's
don't
right.
matter you ratchet, hood,
That's the
whatever you want to call it.
difference.
A
A girl
woman is gonna do
scorned.
what a woman
A
do.
girl scorned is dangerous. A woman scorned is not dangerous, bro. Because a woman knows, okay, I'm not gonna risk what I built. My
Give me some of that
education.
sauce. Give me
for
some of
this.
that
She
juice
knows
you
how to be a
drinking,
woman.
cuz.
That's the difference between being a man and a boy. You know how to
When you
make
say-
different choices.
What do
Okay.
you think when we say
No.
scorned? What do you think we mean when we say scorned?
Heart broke. Her. I know what's going. I
You
know
done
what's
stepped out. 9 out of 10, you done stepped out. And a
Okay.
lot of women cannot handle that emotionally.
No.
And some of them snap off,
Pop off.
pop out on them.
Sometimes they gotta pop out and show nigga.
And you would never know it because she going to work every day with her suits and her briefcase and doing her thing. And is she plotting and twisting on how she gonna get you back?
I saw a thin line between love and hate.
She's not
I would.
ratchet. She's angry.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be a term crime of passion. It's not. It's
Exactly.
Come on, people snap at the moment and not thinking the most pristine woman or women or man have killed people in seconds based on what they see. So it has nothing to do with ratchetness.
That's because she showed you a little bit of ratchets on the first date, the red flags, and you just
Okay,
ignored
so let me paint a picture for you. Listen, let me paint a picture for you. So, I mean, I hate to even paint it this way. So if Barack cheated on Michelle, you don't think Michelle gonna trip out?
No, because like that woman that got Tiger for all his money. You don't think you listen. No, see, that's what I'm saying. There's a difference. There's a difference. When that woman, when Tiger cheated on his woman, what'd she do? She took his ass to the cleaner. Yeah, she was mad. She snapped, but she got her bread and moved on with life.
No, she didn't.
We're talking about normal people, regular people who ain't got that type of money, which is the majority of the population.
Wait. Let's paint the true story. Tiger got his ass whooped by her.
Thank you.
Whooped.
He got his ass whooped by her. What story did you see?
Exactly.
He got them hands.
I don't remember that part.
Richie's wife.
That woman jumped all over him. What are you talking
and
about?
made you forget. She whooped his ass and made you forget, though, boy.
Right.
Right.
It's a no for me. I don't
Okay.
give a damn what the narrative is painting. You ain't getting no second chance with the ratchet shit with me.
And that's your opinion, and we
Yeah,
love
and
that.
I said that from the beginning. That was like my third word.
Yeah,
Or
Okay.
I
you
said
So
right.
that's my opinion.
for the
Everybody
sake of
has
this argument, second chances are often associated with the belief in forgiveness and the possibility of individuals redeeming themselves
starting anew.
and starting anew. So we're gonna drop ratchet.
Yeah, that's one
Just drop the
category.
ratchet.
Scratch it
Now,
out.
I'm glad you
second
did that.
chances.
Now what we got?
What do we got now?
Okay. Child molester stays next door.
Oh,
Did it
Lord.
10 years ago. Are you gonna let him play with your kids at the park? I mean, he could be redeemed. He could be a changed person.
No.
Oh, you're an extremist.
You
I see
can't.
that. You're an extremist. That's
No,
now
no,
I
hold
Yeah,
on,
exactly.
I get it.
No, no,
I
no,
get it.
no.
You doing
Based
too
on
much.
what the question says, second chances are often associated with the belief of forgiveness.
Okay.
Forgive that man. That was 10 years ago.
I'll
And
paint
the
the story.
possibility of individuals redeeming themselves and starting anew.
I'll paint
And
the
you
story for you.
can
Here
I,
we go.
'cause I have a real
Sorry.
life one.
Here we
Let me paint this story.
Paint it, paint it.
You've invested your time, sir, in this woman. All your good time. You come to find out that your time is borrowed time. She's sharing your borrowed time, some of your time with somebody else, to the point that she wants to take some of them funds that you got for y'all's household, and she wants to help him, that other dude, buy a house.
That house getting blew up.
Are you gonna give her a second chance to spend your money or no?
No.
Why not? What about forgiveness?
I'm asking you.
What about I'm not getting what? I'm suing her. I got receipts. I need all that back. That's stealing.
So
That's
no
stealing.
second chance.
No, absolutely not.
And you can forgive somebody and not give them a second chance. That ain't again. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
That is true.
Absolutely.
Okay.
No, she gotta go. And we divorced. Go stay with that nigga. Y'all got a new crib. Yeah, she gotta go instantly.
It won't be no new
That's
crib.
what I'm laughing. Okay. We'll move on because we can go round and round and round and round and round and round. Here's my next question.
We got time for another?
Yeah.
Oh, same different scenario.
Would you give a person, yeah, I guess, that intentionally hurt you, though? You know that they intentionally meant to hurt you. And you know how easy folks be like, I'm sorry. But it was intentional.
Look,
Are you forgiving them?
I was in a relationship. A girl cheated on me intentionally. Told me about it after about 2 years, right? And I was young, and this is why I say the difference between a boy and a man. I forgave her because I didn't know no better. But now, you get nothing like forgiveness.
You
forgive
forgave her.
nothing.
You let her back in the house, forgave her, or
no? We stayed together like 5-6 years after that.
Okay, you got a big heart.
Oh,
and it was intentional. But see, now that don't go to say without. After that, it was different. The dynamic was different. I was doing shit I probably shouldn't have been doing, and it just never got back on track. That's why I say there shouldn't be no second chance. It's never gonna be the same, ever.
I have a take. I have a couple of real life takes, but I'm gonna use this.
That's why we need more women on the panel, because we getting male perspective.
Sorry.
That's okay. That whole forgive and Onyx. I'm sorry. The second question.
The second question.
I'm about to say the wrong thing. Yeah. Second scenario.
That one?
Second chance to someone that intentionally hurt you. So I actually had a family member that drove from Vegas to LA in about 2.5 hours with a car load of people to come to my house and do me bodily harm. And this was at a time where I had my protection dog, so that wasn't a very wise decision, but they came to my home to do me bodily harm. And that was 12 years ago. And I just saw that person this past weekend for the first time.
How did that go?
On site. I'm sorry.
No, I knew we were gonna. It was planned. We knew we were gonna see each other. My mom put us together. We had a family renewing situation.
So how did that go?
And I'll just say this: it was a sibling. It is a sibling. I'll say for the first step, just seeing each other and nothing popped off. My main concern was actually my mom. I'm gonna just say that was good. You know, where it's going from there, I honestly can't say, but we did manage to tell each other we loved each other.
Congratulations, that's good.
But
That's what's up.
but that kind of stuff, like when you, I was like, nah. When I see her in my head, I was like, how am I gonna do this? Like this person wanted to hurt me, you know, that's supposed to love me. I will say that time and maturity can take you a long way past things you don't think you can get over. I'll leave that right there.
I'll
Okay,
definitely agree with
let me address this, please, because please, just 1 second. So this, I'm bitter, terrible, because I still got a big heart and I still love. I'm just not dumb. So let's just get that. Let me just throw that out there. I'm not bitter. I still love women. You still get a chance, a clean slate. I don't hold that against you in my past. I'm just not dumb and gonna repeat the same mistake again. So no second chance. No,
There was nothing in that.
no
Hey man, a hit dog holler. Ain't nobody put your name and said, "No
no,
boy, you bitter." It said,
no, yeah, it is. Look at the
Right here.
comments. Look at the
Right
comments.
here.
"Go back."
Kimma
Yeah.
said, "So you bitter?
So you kept up fluid.
So you bitter?"
So you
No.
bitter? It was
I'm
a
looking for your
question.
name. I'm looking for
Or
your
was it
name.
a statement? So you bitter?
Right.
Hey, look,
No.
I ain't dumb.
I
You throw
want
something up in the
to
air, you catch it, man. Hit dog holler.
I want to agree with Lolo as far as the time. Time is a healing agent. Time. I don't care how mad you are with somebody. If you give it enough time, the mad attitude or energy, it decreases. It subsides to the point where you could have a conversation with the person and maybe express, hey, this is how I felt, blah, 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 blah. I was wrong. You was right. I was right. You was wrong. Whatever that dialogue would be. In the beginning, though, yeah, I know for me, definitely. I ain't got nothing to say. We good. We good. Deuces.
And then
So
it's time pass.
let's be transparent here. It's one of my moments.
Time heals some wounds, not all wounds. Tell that to my cousin who's paralyzed from getting shot by one of his friends 6 times. That wound ain't never gonna heal. Okay. Now he might forgive him. So it heals some wounds, not all. So let's just be clear on that too, because it's just some things I'm never gonna get over if you do them to me. It's just not gonna happen.
That's a choice.
Okay. Yeah, I'm only speaking from listen to the people out there on the panel and to the people in the comments and who's ever viewing. Doughboy only gives you his opinion from his experiences in life. I'm not trying to convince you to think one way or the other. And that's just how I feel. So just know if you cross me, there is no second chance with you. So that's just me.
You gotta let
So
this
I'm
stuff
gonna
go.
agree with some of Doughboy's thought processes. Why?
It comes with time. It comes with time.
So second chances, right? That's what we're talking about. Second chances. I gave a second chance. Had nothing to do with sex. Had nothing to do with an intimate relationship. Well, no, take that back. It was an intimate relationship. That was a relationship that I called myself creating and building a better bond with my father. Not God, but my dad, the guy who helped conceive or have me created. The first time he offended me, if you will, as my dad, but as a grown man, the first time I gave you a pass, when you kicked me out the house under a very short notice and said, you got to figure it out yourself. Go find you somewhere to live. Okay. And Mello knows the story quite well. But the most recent, you called me into a family meeting among some other guys. And at this point, I'm good with talking about it out loud because, hey,
Time for bed.
Night,
Hey.
night.
um, I'm good with talking about it out loud because it's good for me. So I get called into this family meeting with members that are not my family. They're friends.
Mm.
They're friends. So my father proceeds to break this whole down. If something were to happen to me and I die tonight, I need you guys to make sure that baby, that's my stepmom, is taken care of. And with that, I want I want Billy Bob to have my car, my premium car, my deluxe car. I want Bobby just to have my little car. I want Ted to have the bicycle, whatever, right? Everybody was told what he wanted them to have, except for his son, his flesh and blood. If you see me, you see my dad, like spitting image. So the first question I had to myself was, what was I here for? Not that I'm looking for you to give me anything, because at this point, the walk that I've walked in life, part of it, yeah, thank you for helping me get on my feet the proper way. Like I had to get running real quick. But at the same time, I'm good. I don't need you. I never have, because you're the same guy that left me sitting in the window waiting for you to come and pick me up on the weekends, and you never came. Oops. So nevertheless, he asked everybody, anybody have anything to say? I said, no, I'm good. I'm good. And his rebuttal to me, no bull, straight up talk. Wow, you don't have nothing to say? No, sir. There's nothing to say. Are we done? And he said, well, yeah. If nobody has nothing to say, I said, well, cool. Like I've done my own mother. I grabbed my keys. It's time to go. But I did leave with one little sarcastic, petty thought out loud to Billy Bob, who got the premium car. I hope you enjoy your car. Maybe I'll get a ride in it one day before it breaks down. And then I proceeded to get on my bike and my motorcycle, I'm sorry, and ride on off. Forgiveness, second chance, you don't get another chance to be my father. You don't get that. At this point, you're just a grown man who helped create a soul that really, I don't need you. Because the person that I counted on the most was my mama. And that's why I'm where I am now, with the assistance of my uncle who helped raise me. Second chances, they are a double-edged sword. Let's just be real. They can be for the good and it could be for bad, because I gave them a second chance. Actually, I give them a third chance if you really look at it. If you go back into time as a little boy, counting on his daddy, you know, the same guy who came to your 12th grade graduation in a car with no headlights in the city of San Fernando Valley, and you knew you couldn't be in the dark, so you left early. You didn't even see me graduate. Oops. Yeah, I probably sound like I need some therapy, huh? No, you just learn how to let certain things go. You hold on to certain things as remembrance of what's going on. So, second chances, because I know it's about to go. Mello, you got something you want to say before you rock and roll?
Come here, brother. Come here.
No.
Right. I'll give you a hug the next time I see
Come
you.
here, brother. Hey,
No.
hey, bring
what
it
he
in.
was doing. I was so
Bring it in. Bring it in.
No.
Come here. Bring it in.
But yeah, like I think you said it with your last statement. Second chances can be a double-edged sword. Once again, I'm gonna say, living my 54 years, um, I have very few blanket statements. I'm not gonna do this. You ain't gonna do. I'm never gonna do that. Because as I've matured in age, I've done a whole lot of things that I thought I'd never do. And I think everything is circumstantial. So some people do deserve another look, and because, like you said, me being very introspective, especially when I have a conflict, I always look what part did I play in that, because no matter what it is, you still got a part in it somehow, some way. So I look at that, and if I feel that I was justified, I'm gonna stand 10 toes down. And then when I see that person again, you still kind of go back in your head. Should I talk to him? Should I not? Or is it still, F you? And sometimes that is the case. And so I think everything is circumstantial, and time does heal. Like Doughboy said, it may not heal everything, but there's so many people who've done way worse to other people, and they have forgave, and they're healed behind it. Because if they weren't healed, they couldn't go on and live their lives and do. Yes, it's different than what it would have been, but some of them people turned out to be great people. So I can't, once again, I can't put a blanket on that you can't heal and you can't move past it and you can't do great things. So, like I said, everything ain't for everybody, and we have to realize that and just, do you. It's
Respect.
it's all love. G's up.
Yes, sir. G's up.
Two weeks.
Yes, sir.
See you
All
in
right,
2.
cuz out.
Snoopy Cliff Mellow.
No, he did not throw it up.
My brother. Yeah, man. So I mean, it be what it be. Um, sorry for dumping on y'all. I probably should have said, "Can I share a story?"
Nah, you good. You good.
Nah.
You can
It
share
just it's
everything.
one of those real life situations for me. Real scenario, not a made up story. It's the truth. And it really gives you an opportunity to really think about giving a second chance or third chance sometimes. In this case, this is multiple chances. Multiple over a timeline. I'm 56. So this is just stacking up. And the scenario just keeps getting worse and worse to the point where you don't get no more chances. Even the Bible says turn the other cheek, but sooner or later them cheeks run out. Which one?
The cheeks ran out.
You only
You're
got 4
out.
of them.
Hey, and 2 of them you ain't slapping.
They
So
say turn the
Oh,
other
you ran
cheek,
out.
they say turn it back around.
That
Two
part.
7
cheeks.
times 77.
The
Yeah, I
cheeks
guess
So
run out is
I guess the
diabolical, though.
reason I feel so strongly about that is because I try my hardest from every angle not to need a second chance for somebody. I try not to do nobody wrong, not to lie to nobody. I like to do all that I can not to need a second chance for somebody. So when I feel like I don't get that same back, that's why I be like, it's a wrap. That's why
mhm,
I feel so strong about that in that sense.
I feel you. The good part about all of this, we all
Devin don't
get
get a
to
second chance. That ain't my
look.
boy no more. It's a wrap for you. I don't even
No,
want to see you.
You
it
don't even get
says
the first
it
chance.
literally says not for a BBL, and I'm like, that ain't how you spell Bible. So
Next
I'm like,
Hey,
Wednesday, I'm gonna put
no,
my
no,
finger over your picture like this.
talks like this really
that's
give
fine.
you an
That's
opportunity
fine.
to really examine you.
Absolutely.
Because we are quick to say, "Oh, I never. Oh no, I would. I was never." But when you are
Oh,
dropped into those scenarios, those real life situations,
It's a different ball game.
you don't always do what you say you would have done.
right.
Like
Because
somebody shooting at you, somebody shooting at you. What you gonna do?
I forgive them. They didn't mean it. No, hey, we
You-
can go around there right now with the hand
Somebody
me the
shooting
ooh
at me. Somebody shooting at me. I'm gonna shoot back.
My point
I mean,
exactly.
yeah.
yeah,
But guess what?
On the spot.
Some
And
of
we
us
going back over
ain't
there.
built to shoot back. Some of us ain't
Yeah.
gonna do that. So you don't
Yeah.
know what you're gonna do. Either way it goes, you don't know until
Well,
you're in that scenario and you are forced to
True story,
react.
short one. Last year on Thanksgiving, a dude pulled a pistol on me in Florida. One of my coworkers I was working with, right? So his homeboy comes up and pull a pistol on me. I had mine right on my side. He had to drop on me.
could be.
So the dude came back after it all happened and was like, man, I didn't know he was lying and all that. He lied to me and all this and all that. See, I could have popped him then,
Should have
right?
shot him.
I should have, especially in Florida. I would have been right. It was all on camera. But to his point, the next person won't have that chance. There's no second chance. Like if you even no second chance. You see what I'm saying? Like that won't happen again because I learned from my mistake. My life could have been over that day.
And you let them leave? Don't
You never
don't
know
answer
what
that.
you're gonna do. Because I didn't want to go to. I was thinking I don't want to go to jail. I'm in Florida, like you know, because it could go either kind of way. There was a lot on my mind in that moment. You know what I'm saying? But now I know, like it's better to fight it in the box.
Game time decisions happen real time, and in real time life situations, you don't know what you're gonna do.
Facts.
You don't.
That's a fact.
Just like my father's situation, right? Hindsight, I should have went off. That's what I should have did, but I didn't, because
That's
there's still
what he expected.
a level of respect that I still am supposed to have because of who he is. Not what he is, but who he is.
But also, you didn't want to. You also felt like he didn't deserve that energy.
Yeah,
that too. That. I mean, silence is a main killer, boy. Ooh.
Man, I was saying the same thing. Silence
is a killer. Yeah, it'll kill you.
Quicker
than me yelling at you. That silence will make you think double time. Like, wait, he didn't even respond.
I think silence is more painful than the actual making the noise.
Right.
But hey, who am I?
That's that time when your mom or your dad send you to your room knowing you in trouble, and they send you to your room to sweat it out. You be like,
see, they be down there laughing.
Trying to find all pairs of pants you own.
They do it like this. They be like, you got something to tell me? Go to your room and think about it. Oh,
she be like, oh, no.
Wow,
man.
How she find out? Damn.
I'll say this much, Latrice. Sorry, thank you. She says, I can imagine that hurt you deeply. Absolutely. But guess what? Here's the light on the other end of the tunnel. We've often talked about break the chains, 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 right? I got a child of my own who's a grown-up now, who actually calls me on the daily like, Dad, I'm checking on you. Good? You all right? Which says a lot to me. I think I did something right. Maybe not everything, but something right, to the point where my daughter actually has an appreciation for her father. Mm-hmm. That's something that I don't have at this point for my own. So the light at the end of the tunnel, the chain is broken for me by investing my time and energy into my own.
Yep.
I don't need you for nothing, my guy. I don't need you for nothing. Trust me. Even when I was homeless, you put me there in the first place for good looking out. You come back stronger. So utilize my real life situations. You can, they are real. The names are not used to protect the innocent.
Can I say something?
Nope. No, you can't. Yes, sir. Speak your heart.
I love you, my brother.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Much love for you too. Oh, y'all, man.
No love for the dog.
No boy.
I don't. I had to hold on. Wait.
I love you, my brother.
Y'all ain't got no love for Snoop Dogg.
Devin, my dude. Devin, my dude. I love you, my brother. I love you, my brother.
Wakanda forever.
It's all love, man. Wakanda forever. Damn it, boy.
Lolo, you my sister. I love you too, sweetie.
That'd be bad.
Oh.
I do have to say this, however, before we sign up out of here, because I definitely practice what I believe, and I absolutely know how freeing forgiveness is.
Let me see.
For you, it's not for the person you're forgiving.
Oh yeah,
it's literally a weight. So if anybody's carrying around, and unforgiveness, I just say, hey, let that go, because you're only holding yourself back. You want to free yourself, let it go. I've been there, and more, I'm not gonna be that say more, but I've been there, and there's nothing more freeing than forgiving someone. Do you have to take them back in your life? No. Do you have to forget what happened? No. But forgive that person because that's for you. And I believe that with all my heart.
I appreciate that. So does Berdina.
Man, yes,
Good
yes,
evening,
yes.
Berdina. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna end us like this. Me. I wrote these words down. If you are ever granted a second chance, make sure you go all out for it. Go all out for that second chance. Somebody grants you a second chance, go all out or go all in, whichever one you want to call it. But do whatever it takes to get back in those good graces if that's what you really want. If not, don't waste your time and don't waste their time.
Keep it pushing.
Keep it pushing. Should be due. Any final words from the grown folk now?
Break the chains.
It's almost my birthday.
Stop the ratchetness.
Hey, hashtag trash man.
Trash.
Trash.
I'm gonna say this. Like the referee always said, protect yourself at all times and know the laws in the state where you're gonna be at. That way you know what you can do, what you can't do.
Mm-hmm.
You be like, oh, I know what I can do, and then do what that needs to be done. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Nadine.
Aki, what's up, man? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you.
Aki.
I hear you, True. God gives us a gang of chances, so who am I?
Hey, let me tell you something. I done got a second chance that if I didn't get that, I'd be destroyed right now. All because I got the second chance. If I didn't get that second chance, I'd be through booking. I'm cooked. So
comment
that way.
Mm-hmm.
Last thing I allow him to say to me. Forgiven and ignored. I hear you, PK.
Mm-hmm. I love it. I love the fact that we can have the open dialogue. A lot of us don't even know what we've been through, what we're going through, where we, how can I help you? Right. But the reality of what's going down, you're not by yourself. Somebody else that you know right there close to you and been through the same thing.
If not worse.
If not worse.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Multiple times.
Make America ratchet free again.
No.
Man,
No.
Good, man. Don't let me out.
I wish I had
dispute him.
Look, I wish I had some sexy red girls in the back dancing for me right now.
I didn't say
ratchety rat.
Get it sexy. Hey, get it. Doughboy, you coming to the party next week? You gonna be here?
I'm gonna try my best. I really
boy.
Boy, if you come, I'm gonna make sure we find some ratchets for you.
I'm gonna bring him some
sorry, Busy Bee. No, I'm not. I didn't mean that.
bring some wanted just to make sure you get off to a good start.
As your legal counsel, stop talking.
Stop talking. Just clowning, man. You need this. I needed this. Last night was great. Tonight is even better. I appreciate you guys.
Hey, that's why next week, because I think I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you definitely next week, if not before. Yeah. I got a big hug for you, brother.
Hey, I'm gonna take it. I actually sent Mello the same message this morning. I love you, bro. Yeah. And he was like, "Oh, thank you. I love you too." Sometimes you just need to say that. I'm good.
Didn't I tell you that yesterday or today?
You did. You did. Yeah. Should be.
You gotta think about it. Every time you say that, that could be the last time you are able to say that. That's some real stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I love y'all.
Good.
I love y'all.
Low.
Last thought of the night, you guys. Last thought.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is,
Onyx.
Don't give Doughboy the mic at my funeral.
No.
Come on, man.
I'm neither.
We're Boosie. Come on, man.
Oh my God, I cannot. Oh shoot! From the desert to the sea and to all the cities in between. Mo, I see you, man. Where you been, Mo? You been hiding.
Mo.
It is time to say good evening, good night, Thank y'all for being here. We'll see y'all next week.
Y'all.
Night, y'all. Said, don't give them the mic.